defensive circuit, all right? First spot will be right here. That's the perfect tackle onto the blue pad, all right? So we know how to do that now. Just make sure it's only one step. You're stepping, wrapping, extending, falling onto the pad. That's the first stop. Second stop will be right in here with Coach Ross. Okay, Coach Ross there in the long white shirt. You'll be just on this side, Ross. It's a strip sack. Okay, so what's going to happen is it's like you're a guy coming off the edge, right? You beat that offensive tackle, and then there's going to be a pop-up pad. All right, those big popsicle ones that weeble wobble. You're going to strip the quarterback with your outside arm. So it's like he's dropped back, okay, and he does this. We're coming over the top. We're going to strip it. The ball's going to pop out. You're going to scoop it and score. All right, so that's station number 2, strip sack. Station number 3 will be with me just a little bit farther. That's the donut tackle where we're tracking that back hip as the belt's moving away, and we extend onto that ring, take it to the ground. And the fourth one down there with Coach Chadwick right here in the black, he's going to take you guys through a strike progression on the sled. Okay, and the progression will start with both knees on the ground where you strike and fall to your face. Then it's right knee up, left knee up, then it's a standing position. So you're going to learn how to step and strike someone, all right, because we don't use flippers, okay, hardly ever. Everything now, football is all played with that punch and that extension. So you're going to learn how to do that. Whether you're a receiver blocking, a linebacker taking on a guard, a defensive end beating a tackle, beating a no tackle, everything is now that punch and extension. Okay, nobody does this anymore and uses flippers. That's how you get beat. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
All right, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, and then the sled all the way down there is 4. 4 would come all the way down here to Coach Wooten. Got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, ready? Go! Good. Go! Good. Go! Go!
Remember, have our chest out, butt down, square base. We're gonna come up to this. We're gonna split the middle of this guy with our right foot. We're gonna come up like this. Step here, hands at the side like I'm holstering guns. I'm gonna pop. And I can put it up here because I'm stronger than that. So you're just gonna come here and just press it, okay? Good. Go. Good job, Erickson. Ready. Go. Go. Good job. All right. You guys
here, step and explode. I want to see your hips get into that guy and souffle him down. WWF, you're up first. So we're gonna go right shoulder, Mueller. Put your butt down, deeper. Sit. Go.
Outside hand.
Good.
Outside hand's gonna be
Good. Eyes up the whole time, guys. Sit. Go. Good. Keep the eyes up. Keep the eyes up.
And go. And
Sit. Go.
go. We good.
All right. Get a break. Get a break.
Okay. Here we go. Sit. Go. You're gonna fight the hands. You're gonna stay tight to the hoop. Come with this outside hand. Chop it down on the quarterback here. Okay. This is the quarterback with his back turned. He has the ball up, right? If I come do that, the ball's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so throw this as hard as you can, knock this thing down, be violent. Here we go. Make sure this crayon right here does not touch your face. Fight the hand. Here we go. Set, go. Stay tight, eyes up. Good. Boy, he came with that punch though. Trying to knock him out. Go. Go. Boom, stay tight. Bring it down. Good. Good. That's how we want to see it.
Right here, okay? We're rolling it this way, so we got to have our eyes to the cars the entire time, okay? Get those eyes to the cars. First group, okay? The line starts right here. Got it? Set, go! We'll get too hard. Get this up this way. There you go. All right, hop down. Oh.
Oh.
Can't roll it so I can jump through it.
All right, fellas, so we're going offensive individual now. A little different than on defense when we do a circuit. Just so you know, right, everybody's got to know how to tackle. Doesn't matter what position we play. Everybody's got to know how to strike to get off blocks. Offense over here, it's a little bit more specialized, right? Quarterbacks don't really need to know how to block. They need to know how to spin it, right? So we do the circuit because everybody needs those skills. These are more specific here. All right, if you are a quarterback, raise your hand. Okay, run right now with Coach Compton, right there in the green shirt. Go, go, go. If you are a running back, Coach Cooper, over there in the blue shirt. Go. If you are a wide receiver, down there with Coach Wiles on the hop. O-lineman with Coach Curtis, right here.
We go down to the chutes.
Down to the chutes. On the
Crank it, man, till your back pops. Does it pop? Knock your knuckles together in front of your tummy. 5-yard get off. Set. Go. Good. Turn around. Okay, here we go. Set. Go. Blow through it. Blow through it. Boom. Good. Okay. So when we run hitches and you're an X or a Z, how deep do you go? You remember from yesterday?
Oh.
6 yards, okay? If you are a Y or an F, how deep do you go?
8.
You go 8, okay? We're gonna go all 6 here today. So I've got this set up right there at 6 yards, okay? And we're gonna run 2 hitches at a time, at the same time. But we're gonna pause in the middle of this hitch, okay? The ball's gonna be in there. I want you to bust off here, beat the drums, beat your feet, and then I want you to pause right there. And when you both look good, and I think both your chests are low enough, okay, then I'm gonna say turn, and you're gonna, from right here, you're gonna turn, catch the ball, okay? So there's a big pause there in the middle, and we'll rapid fire through these. You ready? Pause, turn, nice, okay? Yesterday, that was really good by both of you. Yesterday, we got a lot of this going on. Okay, if you turn your head before you plant, your route is demolished. We will not throw you the ball, okay? So we're gonna go. Turn. Good. Last one. Got one guy. Good. Tough throw. Tough throw. Set, go. Beat the drums. Nice. Outside. Yes. Okay. Set, shoot. Good. Now, one thing I forgot to say, lock your arms. Okay? Yep. You want him a distance away from you. You don't want him close. Okay, do it again. Set, go, shoot. Nice. Okay, good. We're standing still. We're going outside number. That's outside. Okay? So you're going to strike and work your body that way. Here we go. Set, go. Okay, good. We all went different directions. That is outside. The ball's here. Okay, work this way. Work this way. Go again. Set, go. Okay, good. Get him. Get him. Lift him up. Atta boy, good. Lift him up. Boy, it's funny, man. When someone's got a hold of you, it's hard to focus. Nice. Way to focus. Ready? Shake him up. Yeah, good. Okay, flip. Oh, this is a big load. You pick him up. Reach down low. Okay, go. Nice. Good. Ready? Go. Game. Guys get pulling on your arms. Good. Okay, good. Way to focus. Great catch. Flip. Okay, you grab onto his left wrist. Don't let go. I'm going to throw the ball down here to you, okay? You're going to run straight down the field and I'm going to throw you the ball. You don't get your left hand, though. He's going to run with you. Okay. All right. Ready? Say go. Don't let go of that arm. Oh, almost. Where's that other ball at? Anybody have it? Oh. Here we go. You two ready? Hands with your friends. Set, go. Oh, I hit his helmet. Yep. Set, go. Oh. Oh, you had it. I think Eric's Great catch. Set, go.
1, 2, 3, good.
Good. Set, go. Over there. Set, go.
1, 2, stick.
Good.
Yesterday, okay? But today we're gonna flip it a little bit. So the first thing we're gonna do is get an offensive line, okay? And Coach Taylor will get his offensive line out there, okay? Then we'll get some offensive guys set up, and then who's ever left over will go on defense so we can run some plays, okay? And we'll do that part of the time, and then we're gonna switch the emphasis. So if you, you know, like let's say you started out on defense yesterday, you know, you'll start out on O today, and we'll make sure that we have enough guys to run some plays, then we'll switch it. And then we'll go defensive focus, defensive emphasis, and get a defense set up first, and then whoever's left, we'll put in some offensive guys. We will rotate guys as much as we possibly can and make sure that you're getting reps. When we call, when we say, hey, give me a new receiver, or give me a new left tackle, or give me a new guard, or give me a new running back, okay? If you did that individual, certainly step in there because you should know kind of what's going on. But if there's nobody else left, don't be afraid to just step in there. We'll teach you and coach you up on the fly, because the whole idea about this camp, guys, is just learning some fundamentals about football and getting to play a little bit, regardless of position. It's just about getting a chance to play, okay? And I mean, just because you play a position now doesn't mean that in high school you're necessarily going to play that same position. It's constantly changing, okay? We had a all-state running back here that was a great player for us named Michael Ho Lewis. This is before Trey Bell, okay? Michael Ho Lewis in middle school was a guard, okay? And he was an all-state running back for us, all right? We had a linebacker that ended up being the defensive player of the year in our entire conference. That was like a third-team wide receiver when he was in middle school, okay? Anthony Lingard, and he played in college. Michael Ho Lewis played in college too. Just things change, guys. You grow. Some guys, you know, lift really hard and get bigger. Things change and happen. You're not going to be stuck in one spot forever necessarily. Now, some guys, you may play running back in middle school and you may play running back in high school. It may work out that way, but you just never know. So it's okay to play different spots. Everybody got that? Yeah. All right, all right. Okay.
Ready, set, hit.
There you go.
Okay, all right. Hustle back. Hustle back. Ready, set, hit.
Good, Nate.
Oh, good ball. Good job, fellas. Good job. Go left. Be in the gap. He's in a 3.
Ready, set, hit.
Very good.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Hustle back. Hustle back. You got one more. Ready, set, hit.
Good, Nate.
Oh, there's a pick.
Okay, huddle.
Backer.
Run over the center.
Viking,
You're
you're
right.
right.
Smith. There you go, right there.
Ready, set, hit.
Good. Get up.
There you go.
Good. Hustle back. Hustle back.
That's what I was asking. Hey, what's your name?
Yeah, your mom. Your mom. Right on you, Nate.
Ready,
Which one?
set, hit.
Nice job.
Set, hit.
Woo! Hustle back. Hustle back. Not bad.
Ready, set, hit.
Oh, another pick.
My word, Zay.
Like that chase.
I like that.
What's
Chase.
up, Hawaii?
There you go, Curtin.
There you go. Keep
We'll play with that.
Hustle back. Hustle back.
What's up, guys? Guys, back up.
Good, Nate. Good, Nate. Oh, yes, sir. Man, Monday. Step up, step up.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh! I like that. Two made the play. I like that. Take it in.
What do I do?
I think you have the quarterback. You did right.
Okay, because I was like, crap, I know how to do
Ask
the pictures.
Benedicto, but I think you had it right. Okay, listen.
Yes. Okay. All right. T-shirts over here. Okay. Please don't run over there and go crazy. Sure. Comes with your camp. Okay. So I'm sure he'll lay them out in sizes. Okay. Or they might be bringing them over here. A couple of things from my standpoint. Look, if you're gonna make a mistake, like you, for example, with us, you're just learning all this stuff that we do. If you're gonna make a mistake, go 100 miles an hour. Right? Make a mistake going 100 miles an hour. Okay. Don't be afraid out here. Nobody's judging. We're not judging you. We're just trying to teach you some skills, right? Okay, so go hard. If you make a mistake, improve it for the next play. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then after the play's over, we want you to bounce up and get back in the huddle as fast as possible so we can run as many plays as we possibly can. Okay? I was very impressed today. Went a lot smoother. Okay? And I'm impressed with all of you guys. You guys are great players. Okay? And I personally think that the future looks bright. Okay? Stay Mavericks. Okay?
Good job, boys.
Mavericks on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mavericks!
There's your water, bro.
Dude, that sucks. Nate and Josh didn't come.
I swear they think it starts at the 8.
Yeah,
It starts at the beginning of school, right?